the European Union crisis, fact or fiction? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, where we break down complex global issues and make them simple for you. Today, we're diving deep into the latest bombshell, the Draghi Report. Is Europe really in an economic crisis, or is this all just political theater? By the end of this video, you'll understand what's really going on, and spoiler alert, it's not what you think. Let's start with a famous quote, often misattributed to Winston Churchill: "Never let a good crisis go to waste." But what if we told you the crisis isn't exactly what it seems? Draghi, the former European Central Bank president, has dropped a 400-page report detailing Europe's challenges. And it's scary stuff, but is this really about economics? Or is there a political game at play? Draghi's report makes it look like Europe is on the brink, with high energy prices, slowing productivity, and increasing competition from China. But here's the twist. Draghi isn't just talking economics. He's cleverly crafting a narrative to sell a larger idea. Let's break this down. Draghi says Europe is lagging behind because of overregulation. Fair point. But is it really? According to data from recent EU productivity studies, Europe has seen a slight decline, but not enough to cause panic. The real issue is the lack of innovation and entrepreneurship. In fact, many young Europeans aren't starting businesses because they want more quality time at home. Sounds familiar, right? Chuckles. In the last decade, European entrepreneurship has fallen by nearly 10%, while productivity growth lags behind the US by about 20%. But does more regulation mean the end of prosperity? Let's find out. Draghi's second big claim: high energy prices are crippling Europe's businesses. And yeah, energy prices are high, no denying that. But the question is, can regulation really fix this? Well, Draghi's solution is more centralization, more EU regulations to harmonize things. Sounds counterintuitive, right? Let me explain why that might not work. Imagine, Europe's economy is a plant. It needs three things to grow: light, nutrients, and space. For businesses, light is low energy costs, nutrients are affordable labor and capital, and space is the freedom to operate without choking on too many regulations. If you give it those conditions, it thrives. But too much regulation, it's like putting a plant in the shade. It just doesn't grow. But here's the catch. Draghi's report isn't just about fixing the economy. It's about something much bigger. He wants to centralize Europe, creating a fiscal union, essentially a European superstate. The idea is to have one rule for everyone, one set of regulations. On paper, it sounds efficient, but in reality, it could make the system even more complicated, like turning 27 simple rules into one gigantic, unmanageable mess. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. Draghi's pushing for this superstate to compete with, guess who? The United States. If Europe had a unified fiscal policy, they could theoretically rival the dollar, creating more stability. But what Draghi isn't mentioning is that the US system thrives because of flexibility and innovation. Europe's focus on regulation stifles that creativity. So, is Europe in a crisis? Yes and no. Draghi is right. that Europe faces significant challenges. But his solution? It's like treating a headache with a sledgehammer. Instead of more centralization and regulation, what Europe really needs is innovation, lower energy prices, and a stronger entrepreneurial spirit. What do you think? Is Draghi creating a crisis to push a political agenda, or is his analysis spot on? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this breakdown helpful, and subscribe for more deep dives into global issues. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged.